Hello, everybody. I'm Peter the Booklover, and this is Movie Talk. This is episode 22, and this is a great action movie, the sequel to Rambo First Blood. This is Rambo First Blood Part 2, and we're going to talk about it in this video. Hello, I'm Peter the Booklover. I like to watch a lot of movies, so I talk about movies that I watch recently. I also read a lot of books, and I talk about the books that I recently read. But in this video, I'm going to talk about the movie Rambo First Blood 2. And we're going to get into this in a second, but before I get into the movie, I want to actually thank everybody for being here. Every person that's here watching this video and spending your time with me, I want you to know that I really appreciate you giving me your time. I really want to thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about Rambo First Blood Part 2. This is a movie that came out in 1985, and this was directed by George P. Cosmatos. And this person also directed another great movie called Tombstone, which is a Western, and it's a fantastic Western. I really enjoyed that movie, and I really enjoyed this movie. Now, let's start off with the cast. The first person I'm going to talk about is John Rambo. This is played by Sylvester Stallone, and we know him from the Rocky movies, especially Rocky 3. Rocky Part 3 is my favorite Rocky movie out of all of them. Plus, I like other Rocky movies, but Rocky Part 3 is my favorite. Then we have Cliffhanger. Then we have Demolition Man, which is another movie I really liked. We have Judge Dredd, and we also have Daylight. And there's a couple other movies by him that I really liked, but these are some of my favorite movies by him. Plus, the Rambo movies are really part of my favorite movies. Okay, next up we have Sergeant Troutman, played by Richard Crenna, and the only thing that I know him from is the other Rambo movies. But he does a great performance in this movie. I love it. Then the next up we're going to talk about is Murdoch. Murdoch is played by Charles Napier. And this guy was in Silence of the Lambs, which is a fantastic movie. I love that movie. He was also in the first Austin Powers movie, which is another movie I really love. And The Blues Brothers, which is a lot of fun. I like this guy's career quite a bit. Now, next up we have Podolsky, and this is played by Steven Berkoff, and this guy was in A Clockwork Orange. I don't remember him from A Clockwork Orange, but he was in the movie A Clockwork Orange. He was in Octopussy. He was in Beverly Hills Cop, and he actually played Hitler in a show called War and Remembrance. Now, I haven't seen his performance of Hitler, but that looks pretty interesting because this was a pretty good actor, and he seems very familiar to me. I can't remember where I've seen him from, but I've seen these movies, so, so I do know him, but I don't remember him in these movies. But he's got a good screen presence. I liked Steven Berkoff. And then we got Erickson, played by Martin Kove, and this is a guy that's in The Karate Kid, and I remember him from that. There's a bunch of other movies he was in, but I don't remember him in any other movie other than The Karate Kid. Then we have Cole, played by Julia Nixon, and I don't recognize any of the other movies that she was in. But that's the cast, and now let me give you my summary of this movie. This movie starts with Troutman visiting Rambo in prison and gives Rambo a chance for a pardon if he rescues some POWs held captive on an enemy base. Rambo soon finds out that he's being sent to take pictures of the enemy base and not rescue prisoners. Part 3 of this, my summary, is Rambo accidentally gets tethered to the plane and Rambo cuts himself free, and they don't know if Rambo survived the jump. Murdoch gives Rambo 36 hours to complete the mission. If they do not hear from Rambo in 36 hours, they will terminate the mission. Okay, next we find that Rambo survives and takes a boat to the enemy camp with pirates and a secret agent named Cole. Then Rambo ignores the orders, and infiltrates the enemy camp. Rambo then frees a prisoner and is soon double-crossed on the way to the extraction point twice. Then he gets captured. Then we have the most famous scene of this movie, um, my favorite dialogue of this movie. This is one of my favorite movie quotes. Murdoch, I'm coming for you. It's fantastic. I love it. Then after that, Rambo acquires a helicopter, and he is actually a badass with a helicopter. He does some incredible stuff with this helicopter. I just love it. And then we have the finale. I'm not going to give away what happens at the finale, but the finale is pretty awesome, and I love it. So let me give you my opinion of this movie. Now, I really love Rambo First Blood. I've loved it for a long time. It is an awesome movie, and I would rank that pretty high on my list of movies. And I really also love the movie Rambo, which is actually called Rambo, but it's like part 4. And I really love that one. And I really haven't had a chance to see this until now. And now that I've watched this, I had a blast watching this. This is a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it. It's very far-fetched. I mean, it's extremely far-fetched. It's very unbelievable. It's so amazing on how he never gets shot, but yet he shoots everybody. And he's got these arrows that are exploding arrows that are really cool. This was a great action movie, and I really, really enjoyed it. I highly recommend this to somebody that hasn't seen it. And if you have not seen this movie in a long time, I highly recommend that you check this out again, because this was a lot of fun. I really love this movie, and I give it thumbs up all the way. And I also recommend the other Rambo movies. They're pretty cool. Except Rambo 3. I'm not familiar with that one yet. But I actually watched Rambo Part 5, and actually that's not so bad. It's not as good as the other Rambo movies, but it's a pretty good movie. But Rambo 2 is better than that. It's not better than Rambo Part 4, and it's not better than Rambo First Blood. Rambo First Blood is an amazing movie, and I love it very much. And that's about it. I wanted to thank everybody for coming by. And do me a favor, if you liked this video, please do me a favor and hit the like button. It means a lot to me. It's like a gem to see those likes. It lets me know that you enjoyed my content, which would make me very happy. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Have you seen this movie? What do you think of this movie? Or anything else. Or you can just say hi. I'd really appreciate to hear from you in the comments. And if you're a person that's new here and hasn't subscribed to my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. I make new content all the time, and I'm always trying to improve the content that I make. So I'm always trying to make it better for you. And I just want to thank everybody for being here, and that's about it. I am Peter the Book Lover, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya.